Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some simple walk-ups and walk-downs you can do. If you haven't watched video 1 on this topic, please do so now. You need to practice that for at least a couple of days before you get into this. But let's get started. So for today's examples, we're going to be working in the key of G. We're going to be moving from G to C and then from G to D. Those are our transitions that we're going to be working with. Now, if you've been practicing your major scale while strumming, this is going to be pretty easy for you. We're just going to put some rhythm in there. So here we go. Let's start with the G chord. And like I said before, we're moving from G to C here. So if we think about our major scale, just really quick, all right, our root note is G right here. Our root note of C is right here. Okay, so we basically have a couple of notes that we could use on our way up there from G to C. We got G, we can go A, and then B, and then we're at C. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go A, B, C. That's open A string, 2nd fret of the A string, and then root C is on the 3rd fret of the A string. Here's the timing for that. You're going to go pick, strum, pick, strum, pick, strum, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, more specifically, these are all 8th notes, so the correct timing really should be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So when we get up there, we're just going to strum C a couple of times, 3 times for 3 beats, and then on beat 4, we're going to walk back to G the exact same way we came up, just like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, we got one more transition to worry about to wrap all this up and do the full thing, and that's going to be from the G chord to the D chord. Looking at that in the major scale is a bit of a wider interval, right? Now you've got A, B, and C in between those 2 notes in the major scale. So we kind of have to decide, like, if we're going to do the exact same timing, then we're going to have to skip one of those. The classic way to do this would be to skip A and do B, C, and then open D. So that's 2nd fret, A string, 3rd fret, A string, and then open D string. So that transition looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I guess I kind of lied to you a minute ago. We still have one more transition. We got to worry about D back to G. Okay, so on this one, we're going to actually think about the scale as starting with D, which is the 5th, and walking up to G, which is kind of a strange way to put it, but you're going to go E, F sharp, G. That's open E. 2nd fret of E is F sharp, and then 3rd fret is root G. So that transition looks like this. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So here we go. Let's play the whole thing. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and... Now let's see if we can put some speed behind it. Come back to this part of the video when you're ready, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.